10 fragrance flankers I wish they make in 2024. These are my favorite fragrances that I really would like to see their different variations, more improved versions, flankers. Without any further ado, I want to start by House of Amouage at number 10, Amouage Diamond. It is definitely at top 5 my most favorite fragrances from this house. Diamond is a green, barbershoppy, mature and slightly soapy fragrance. Smells very royal and luxury, like a bar of soap for kings. I would like to see something less green here, more woody but soft woody, like in direction of, let's say, Tom Ford Grey Vetiver, with that outstanding and insane Amouage DNA, that oriental, spicy and little incensey stance. Next one is Green Irish Tweed from House of Creed. Long time they didn't come out with something new with this DNA. Oh, a timeless masterpiece. It is like the name green, it is vegetal, fresh, and has some sort of very soft, transparent bitterness to it. So I would like something like oud, like added oud to this DNA, like a mixture of this one with royal oud, again from House of Creed, and very little transparent smokiness. Let's say if you have smelled Amouage Memo Man, like that, something between these fragrances. I really would like to see more tobacco-y or oudy version of Green Irish Tweed with a bit better performance, let's say. Next one is Dolce & Gabbana, The One EDP. Long time no see any, let's say, flanker of this fragrance. Has a great DNA and a big potential to be manipulated. I say manipulated because I like darker and more somehow daring fragrances. They can make something daring yet sexy. I can see that potential in this DNA. It is woody, spicy, and for whatever reason I get some sort of booziness at the background of the fragrance. At the top we have little basil, and at the dry down cardamom shines, and we have some sort of hidden tobacco at the base of the fragrance. One of those sexy, dressed up and masculine fragrances. Next one is Montblanc Individual. Nothing wow here, but I have ton of great memories here. It is childish, it is a bit juvenile, it is not that much serious type of fragrance, but I don't take this game also too serious. It gets the job done, to be honest, and gets solid compliments, especially from women. So I would like to see something less powdery here. At first I have to say, how is the scent of this fragrance? It is like fruity, it is a bit fresh, it is sweet, powdery. We have mint and raspberry as a prominent note. So I would like something without that raspberry note. Smells too artificial, let's say, too synthetic, like synthetic bubblegummy somehow. I would like to see some citrusy notes there instead of that raspberry, and mint is okay. Could be a bit more boosted. I would like to see more, let's say, mint, and without that powderiness, please. So maybe something like Montblanc Individual Sport, some blue bottle of this one would be great, I believe. Next one is Versace Eros. Yes, we have few flankers already, like Flame, EDP, Parfum version, but these are not what I mean. They smell very close to each other, almost identical at some points, like for example EDP and Parfum are very close to each other. What I like here, a blue bottle of this fragrance, like Versace Eros Aqua, like added citruses. Citruses in EDP are great. I would like to save them without apple, without powdery notes, and not too woody, like oceanic and citrusy version of Eros with that sexy backbone, like that minty and ambroxany backbone, plus added citruses and oceanic notes. Would be crazy. Now we are at top 5. Parfums de Marly Herod. Mind-blowing fragrance. Oh my goodness. Definitely at top 5 best tobacco-based fragrances ever created, I have to say to this one. I don't know if they can play with this DNA. I'm afraid they ruin it, but I would like to see something denser at least. New formulations, suck to be honest, guys. They have a Leighton exclusive, they have Pegasus exclusive, they boosted or they gave some sort of twist to that DNA with a better performance somehow. I would like to see Herod exclusive. Herod is a tobacco-based fragrance. It is a bit jammy, has a very cozy, spicy, warm atmosphere, and some sort of ashiness at the dry down of the fragrance, which kills me. It is also available at the opening, but gets more prominent at the dry down of the fragrance. New formulations are not that great in terms of performance. I would like to see Herod exclusive. Next one is these two bad boys, Missoni EDP, Missoni Wave. EDP is their take on Bleu de Chanel. It is somehow more herbal compared to the Bleu de Chanel, less fresh, less citrusy, and we don't have that incensey note here. So I would say I like Bleu de Chanel better for sure compared to this one, but for this price, if it is too expensive for you, it is one of the best alternatives in terms of quality, let's say. And Wave is their take on Allurum Sport line, or let's say Eau Extreme version. Compared to that one is less powdery, which I like it. I really don't like powdery notes, I don't want to say hate. And it is more aquatic, fresher. At some points it is better in terms of scent profile and performance, and for sure price, compared to the Allurum Sport. So these are okay. I would like to see here third bottle, green one. I would like to see their takes on Egoist Platinum. Really, I am curious about that one. I really also enjoy Egoist Platinum. So let's say I would like to see here third bottle, green bottle. Next one is from House of Issey Miyake. Not a particular fragrance, but I would say I like those niche standing fragrances from this house, like for example Noir, like this one, Pulse of the Night, like Polaris. I would like to see something new with some niche DNA, let's say. For example, this one, Pulse of the Night, it is like resiny, leathery, sweet. At some points reminds me of Herod at the dry down, but at the late dry down gets totally a different fragrance. So I would like to say, if it is a take on Herod, I would like to see their take on Leighton with some new flanker and niche standing fragrance. Number 2 is Nishane Hacivat, one of the strongest woody, citrusy, earthy fragrances in my collection, and definitely a crazy, long-lasting and compliment-getting fragrance. So we know it is inspired by Creed Aventus, but it is a totally different fragrance. I have to say, just we get some inspirations here. So what Creed did with Aventus, they made cologne version of that fragrance as a flanker. I would like to see something similar here, like Hacivat cologne, let's say, like less earthy and fresher version of this fragrance with more citruses, more fresh notes. And I know they can make it crazy long lasting, and all of the perfume fragrances are extrait de parfum, extremely concentrated. So I would like to see like a light blue bottle. They have a blue bottle Ege, but I mean lighter a bit, like Hacivat cologne would be crazy with this concentration and performance. Number 1, I really wish a flanker for this fragrance for a long time, 3-4 years. I don't care, I'm into the fragrance house. I don't care if you put EDP name on it, if you put Elixir, if you put Le Parfum. I don't care, just make another flanker of this fragrance. Especially I would like to see EDP version of this fragrance. Are you ready? Versace Dylan Blue. One of my most complimented fragrances and my most favorite ones, I have to say. So it is a shower jelly, freshy and darky type of fragrance, gets more incensey and darker at the dry down. I would like to see EDP version of this fragrance. Can be blue bottle of the green bottle of this fragrance. Blue bottle, it's already blue. Green bottle of this fragrance. Like, I don't know, a bit more green version of this one. Do something, but yeah, it is enough with Dylan Blue. I would like to see, I don't know, more improved version of this one with a better performance. You reduce that performance of the fragrance, we can see it. Just please, new Versace Dylan Blue. Take care, guys.